Hi guys, welcome to another episode. So today what I'm going to be doing is talking about the prices of Nigerian groceries versus Canadian groceries. So it's a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally sat down and was able to do it. I'm not going to be doing too many comparisons here, about seven items, because, well, obviously, if I did my entire grocery list, that'd be pure insanity, but you'll be able to see the trend with these 7 items. So before we get into it, obviously this is generalization. And also I want to say that we're going to be comparing with Superstore prices because that's where we were shopping in Canada, was like Superstore. So that's definitely the price that we're going to go with. And also I want to say that the prices that I'm putting up for Canada are non-organic prices. They are just kind of the generic, food prices, not organic. So organic definitely costs more. So keep that in the back of your mind as well when you think about the Canadian prices. This is just the general price, nothing organic. So moving on, let's jump into it and let's see what we can find out. So the first one we're going to be talking about is onions. So if you look in the top left, for Canada, onions cost about $3.69 for 1 kg. 1 kg is about one of those little mesh bags. And in Nigeria, the equivalent of 1 kg is going to cost you 83 cents Canadian. Also, one thing I want to add that I forgot was these Canadian dollars that I'm adding, their price, it doesn't include taxes. So obviously taxes would be on top of the price that I'm listing here. So that's also something to kind of think about as well as we're looking at these prices. So the next one is eggs. So in Canada, you're going to be paying $4.61 for 1 dozen eggs. And in Nigeria, you pay the equivalent of $2 Canadian for 1 dozen eggs. Next one is pineapple. So this one, I'm a huge fan of pineapple to start with, but this one kind of blew me away. So in Canada, you pay about $5 for 1 pineapple, and in Nigeria, you pay the equivalent of $1.64. So that is a huge difference. And I'm also going to say the quality of taste here is far better than Canada's pineapple. So to me, that one was a very substantial difference. The next one is bananas. So in Canada, you pay about $2 per bunch. And in Nigeria here, you pay about 99 cents for 1 bunch. Potato. So in Canada, you're going to be paying $7.99 for 4.5 kgs respectively. And in Nigeria here, you pay about 3.29 for the same quantity of potatoes. Now, I'm also going to say that the potatoes, if you find them at like a local market and things like that, the prices actually can be lower. So again, the Nigerian prices kind of are based off of, the stores, and local markets will be a little bit different. So it's kind of a conglomeration of both of them. So again, prices aren't going to be 100% exact, but you can definitely see the difference. The next one that I want to talk about is beans. So in Canada, for 1 kg package of beans, you're going to be paying about $3.79. And in Nigeria, you're going to be paying about $2.41. Now, that's just kind of for a general bean. I personally like honey beans. So honey beans are a little bit more expensive here in Nigeria. So they go for about 4,200 naira, which is kind of equivalent to about $4.50. So it's a little bit higher, but I personally like the taste more. So again, it depends on which one you're buying. And then the last one that I have here is peanut butter. So peanut butter costs about $4.79 for just a very small 500 gram thing of peanut butter, and in Nigeria costs you the equivalent of $3 Canadian. So not too big of a difference. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So definitely when I was looking at prices here, there wasn't very many ones that I found that were more expensive here in Nigeria than in Canada. The only thing that I found that was more expensive was dog food. Dog food here is very, very expensive. For a very small little package of dog food, you pay about 25 Canadian dollars. So if you would pay $25 in Canada, you'd be able to get a decent sized bag of dog food, but here it's very, very tiny. So that was one thing that I definitely found more expensive here than in Canada. I think it's probably the only thing that I found more expensive. So yeah, if you want to think about even quality versus cost and quantity, the other day we went shopping and we got a giant bag of mangoes. We got 2 pineapples. We've got like 4 bushels of bananas and 2 cases of bottled water, actually, and 3 bread. and we only paid about $9. So, you know, the quantity is more, but I'm also going to say the quality is better too. Like the quality here is very vivid. I don't know what the word is. The fruit is more, you know, tasteful. Like your garlic is strong. You can know you're eating garlic. You know you're eating an onion. You know your quality is so much better too. So, you know, cost is lower, quality is better, your quantity is higher. So I think all in all, I think Nigeria definitely wins out food-wise. Definitely for healthier eating as well. You know, local markets, definitely, you know, your pineapple is coming from, you know, down the road pineapple. You know, your mangoes are locally grown. Everything is locally grown. So your quality, your health-wise, your food-wise, everything is better here. And it's a lot easier to eat healthy here, and a lot less expensive. So like all our groceries in Canada, we are trying to buy like, you know, organic groceries. We're trying to buy healthier food, and it was so expensive. So coming here, our grocery bill has cut in half. I may even say it's cut into like 1/3 of our price, because our grocery run in Canada was pretty crazy. It was pretty expensive for our family of, you know, our 7 of us, right? And it's only going up with inflation and all this stuff. It's only going up. So Nigeria food-wise, I'm very impressed. You know, the food is great. The food is good price, you know, and the quality is fantastic. So that's kind of my 7 little food comparisons there. And again, you can see the trend. It's quite a difference in food. So that's kind of it, guys. I didn't want to make the video too long, just kind of get to the point and be done with it. So that's my video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or anything, throw them in the comments. Like, share the video, subscribe to the video, you know, share it around. And I will see you guys in the next one.